Hello, this is Sanjay Wadhwani with KMF Business Advisors. KMF means keep moving forward. And that's what we do in our business. We just keep on moving forward. So, why do you need to hire a business broker to buy a business? I get this question a lot in our business. It's because the buyer claims, okay, why do I need you, man? I mean, I can go directly to the seller, I can speak with the landlord, I can get the deal done, and I don't even want to pay you a fee. Why should I pay you a fee when I can get everything done? I can go to Craigslist, I can go to Biz by Sell, I can go there, done. I'm going to share with you something. We recently had a listing, and we still have. Uh, we recently had a listing on the market for a while, offering a very good price. The seller tells us, and we got several contracts on it, but every time we got a contract, there was some issue coming towards the closing. So, long story short, the seller goes to us, okay, you know what, Sanjay, make sure that the buyer gives me $30,000 cash and the rest at closing. And what is the purpose of that? So, as we all know, let's say the price of this business was 75,000. We got an offer for 60,000. Seller goes to me, Sanjay, get me 50% cash, at least 50% cash, so I don't have to, you know what I mean. I'm just doing my job. So I say, fine, no problem. I'll tell it to the buyer. It's up to the buyer. I'm not the decision maker. The buyer makes the decision, and we go from there. Anyways, when we came to the closing table, something went like this. And this is why you need a business broker if you want to buy a business. You don't want a realtor, you want a business broker. Let me show you something. What we ran into when it's our own seller, it's like we are representing the seller and we are representing the buyer, but the seller was so smart that every time he got us. So here we go. Let me see. 1 second. Let me find it. So look at this. What we came out. You see, sometimes a lot of buyers they want to save money. They don't want to give a broker a fee. They don't want to do. Now think about it. This seller right here has a lien of 58, almost $59,000 in tax liens. Okay, what would have happened if you were a buyer? You got rid of us, you went and you closed the deal over there. Now, when there's a tax lien, the state is not going to let you process the closing. But there are other ways that you can go behind the scenes and still get it closed, like a handshake, like the old fashioned way. Okay, you sign, I sign, la la la, and handshake. Okay, now you sold me the business. What would happen if something like this would have happened? If the state ever came back and they went after the lien amount, the lien, it adds up, it just keeps on adding. And let's say, for example, the buyer took over the business under the seller's fictitious name. That means it can land you as the new buyer in a lot of trouble. And if the seller doesn't pay the lien and sells it illegally, that's illegal stuff, man. Without telling the buyers the facts, that can land the seller in a lot of trouble. Now, if there's a seller who has such a lien and decides to pack up the bags and leave, then the landlord falls into this trouble. The landlord cannot rent the store because there was a lien on that location. So remember, my friends, many times it's better to get professional help than to look for loopholes and run away, because in the end of the day, nobody wins except the the state. So call me if you're looking for a business. My number is 954-864-9161. We make sure that you end up buying a business where everything is squared one, you know, so that in the future you are not getting blamed for past bills or anything, any liens, any issues with that business. So keep me in mind. Share this video with your friends, family. It is very, very helpful. This is actually not the first time we ran into liens. We have had quite a few, but I just decided to make this video to make sure that buyers in special don't make such mistakes when they're out there trying to save every penny to look for a business. I mean, just pay the broker whatever the commission they're asking, just pay the broker. Let the poor guy make some money, but at least be on the safer side. Okay. Once again, this is Sanjay Wadhwani with KMF Business Advisors. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.